Alright. I'll cast Opposition Agent.
What's up, gamers? Welcome to another episode of some cEDH with us here, Amped Gaming in Phyrexia! Tarkir is here, y'all. Okay, so we might be seeing some spicy cards, we might not. Well, let's see what happens. I'm on Kinnan, I'm playing Dorks, I'm trying to get Basalt Monolith, I'm trying to flip all my stuff all over the table, and not even deal with the casting spells, just flipping them into play, so maybe I'll get a Trinosphere, Staxy, we'll see. I'm on 6.
What's up, guys? It's Cuffle back again. I'm here for Malcolm and Tymna. It's basically Tymna, Malcolm BS. You know, I'm here for it, and I'm testing out the new card, so we'll see how it does.
What's up, Mr. Scotty Baker here, and I'm on Blue Farm. It's been the staple, like one of the best decks, and it keeps getting cards, and we're gonna try to keep the Blue Farm farming value.
Farming.
Woo!
Woo!
What's up, guys? It's Alex here. It's been a while since you've seen me, but I am back. I took a little trip into space and found my way back here in Phyrexia, and I brought with me Yuriko. Digging up Yuriko from the grave. It's been a while since we've seen Yuriko in some cEDH. Just, you know, your typical Demir, blue-black, Das's Oracle, ninja shenanigans. So...
Game changer in the command zone.
Yeah, game changer alert. Bracket 5, game changer alert.
Whoa,
just letting you know.
Yeah. So on that note, these are all what we feel are meta decks.
Yeah.
What we think you need to be bringing to the table. Let's say.
Yeah.
Or prepared to play against.
Exactly.
That one.
Yeah. I'm keeping my first 7.
I'm keeping my second 7.
I'm keeping 6.
All right.
And I won the dice roll, so I'm going. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, let's do this. Woo!
Pre-games?
Pre-games, anybody?
Nope.
All right, I'll kick it off here. I'll draw a card for a turn, and then I am going to play this Morphic Pool because I definitely have more than 2 opponents, and I will play this Universal Automaton. Nice. And from there, I'll just pass the turn on over.
Ninja. All right, I'll draw a card. I will play Mistrise Village. Tap.
Here we go.
Nice. Dude, we got some Tarkir Dragonstorm in the mix.
Yeah. Sweet. I will draw. I'll play an Ancient Tomb. Play a Lotus Petal.
Oh, shit.
Let's do this. Let's take 2. Tap for a blue.
Okay.
Cast Malcolm.
Hello. I remember that play. Jeweled Lotus. Cracked Jeweled Lotus. Malcolm.
And I'm gonna discard Watery Grave, and I'll give Malcolm -2/-2.
All right.
I hope. All right, and then I'll finish it off with a Mox Amber.
Hello.
Yep. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play this Tundra here.
Tundies.
And I'll tap my Tundies for an Esper Sentinel.
Ah, very nice.
Farming.
You're farming, dude.
Pass turn.
Draw a card for turn. And play Fellmire. Pay 3 life. And then I'm going to move to combat. So I'm going to swing my Universal Automaton over at the man with no creatures here. I'm assuming no blocks.
He's not gonna block.
Hey, man.
I'll take it.
We're all gonna be taking damage here. Hold on. So before damage, I'm going to ninjutsu in my Yuriko here. I'll deal damage to you, my friend.
Can't believe you've done this.
And then I have a trigger on Yuriko. I'll flip the top card, and that card is
Land.
Tainted Pact.
Tainted Pact.
Everyone will take 2 damage.
Lose 2 life.
And then I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. I'll play Secret Lair, Candyland, Exotic Orchard.
Oh, man.
And I'll tap both my lands for a spell Skype.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, just taking it slow.
Okay.
Pass.
I'll untap, draw for turn. Move to combat. I'll swing 2 in the air over at Alex.
Listen up, buddy. I'll allow it.
Sweet. I'll make it a treasure. I'll tap for a blue, and I will cast a Mockingbird for X equals 0.
Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna come in as an S percent. It's my turn.
fine.
All right, untap. Play with Watery Grave. I'm gonna tap for 1, 2, and exile the Simian Spirit Guide.
Oh, red monkey.
Cast a Tymna, and then I will move to combat,
Okay.
and I'll swing over to Alejandro for 1.
Wait a minute, man. Why is everyone all of a sudden picking on me? I'll take it.
The second main phase, I'll lose a life from Tymna and draw a card.
I'll respond.
Whoa.
I'm gonna crack a treasure.
Hello.
Tap for 2, I'll lose 2 life. I'm gonna flash in a Fairy Mastermind.
Oh.
Here we go.
So farious of you.
Yuta Takahashi.
Alrighty,
Yes.
I will draw my card,
I'll draw my card.
my second card per turn, and then I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap and draw. Go ahead and play this Gemstone Caverns. I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing Yuriko over at Kev.
Damn, do I block now? No, no blocks.
No blocks?
No blocks.
All right, no ninjutsu there, friend. Just
Cool,
straight
you're
up
not cooking.
blocks.
You're not cooking? Cool.
I'm not cooking. All right, 1 damage. All right.
Yep.
Let's roll the Gamba again, and whoop. Everyone takes 4. Flare of Malice.
Dang,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and it's a flare.
Yep.
And in my second main phase, I will tap this colorless gemstone to play a colorless creature, Universal Automaton.
What?
And then I will be a responsible human being and play good magic and pass.
All right, let's go. I'll tap Exotic Island, and I'll exile Elder Spirit Guide to cast Kinnan, Bonder Prodigy,
Oh,
Extended
yes.
Art, non-foil.
Sweet.
All right, I'll play the land side of Sink into Stupid, Soporific Springs, 3 life untapped, and then I'll tap both my islands to cast Talisman of Curiosity.
This percent will trigger.
You may draw.
That's for trigger. Yeah, go ahead.
I will draw.
I will draw.
Pass.
I'll move to untaps. Draw for turn. That is not the card I'm looking for.
Yes!
Let's go to combat. We'll swing 2 at Alex.
Is it because I said yes at the fist bump?
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
And
fair.
then we'll swing 2 at Scott.
Fair enough.
I'll
Fair
keep the
enough.
1-1 up.
Take it.
Yep.
I'll have a trigger off Malcolm, make a treasure, and I will cast a demonic tutor.
This percent will trigger.
Good.
Like and subscribe.
I've tutored my card. I changed my mind slightly. I will tap for blue and I'll cast a Mystic Mark. I'll pass my turn.
Alright.
That's it.
Untap. Upkeep. A draw. Flooded Strand is my land. Flooded Strand, I'm gonna get Volcanic Island. 1, 2 for a Orcish Bowmaster. On the ETB of the Bowmaster, I'm gonna shoot the Fairy Mastermind.
Dang it.
And then I'm gonna cast this Lion's Eye Diamond.
Trigger.
I am not going to pay.
I'll draw for Esper first.
Okay, Bowmaster trigger. I'll shoot Universal Automaton.
Bro.
Okay, and then I'll have a fish trigger and I'll draw.
Yep, with that trigger, I'm gonna shoot your Esper Sentinel.
Pew pew.
It did a job. I'm happy.
And then I'm gonna move to combat. The Esper Sentinel at Alex, Tymna over at Kevin.
I'll declare no blocks.
No
right?
blocks, friend.
Okay, poop. Gain 2 life, and then in my second main phase, I'll
Lose 2
lose 2
life.
life and draw 2 cards. Move to end step.
In your end step, Scott, I will tap a blue and play a Spectral Sailor.
I will pay 1 Pyroblast that.
What?
My Spectral Sailor?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Trigger fish.
You may draw.
Okay, I'll draw. Another ping.
Orc Army, I'm gonna hit Alex in the face for 1.
Sure.
End step, I now have only 7 cards. I will pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. Draw. I will move to combat. Swing Yuriko at Kevin. Do you declare blocks, sir?
The critical blocks.
No blocks? All right. Damage.
Go. I'll take one.
Yuriko's trigger will go off. Boop. Force of Despair. Everyone takes 3 damage. Before we leave combat, and I'm going to ninjutsu in Sakashima's student. I will become a copy of Orcish Bowmaster.
Nice.
And it'll be Orcish Bowmaster. I have an ability for the Orcish Bowmaster, and I will target your Orcish Bowmaster.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will have to move to discard, and within that discard, I will discard Yuriko and put it back in the command zone. Okay, and I have 7 cards, and I will send it over to you, friend.
All right, gamer. I'll tap Soporific Springs Island and cast Mr. Tomorrow.
Cool.
Hello.
Fish trigger.
No.
I'll
Esper trigger.
No.
You draw.
I will draw.
I have a Bowmaster's trigger. Target your Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
Okay.
Sentinel's dead.
I'll have my fish trigger.
Okay.
I will draw.
I will just target your face, buddy.
My face.
Yeah.
The beautiful face.
I'll play Otawara. Tap the Talisman for green
Huh?
and cast Seedborn Muse.
Hello.
Yikes.
So, with Seedborn on the stack, I'm gonna exile Satoru and flash in Subtlety, targeting your Seedborn Muse.
Okay.
Right on top.
Nice.
Shout out Tank.
Alrighty, pass.
Cool. We'll go to my turn. I will pay for fish. Lose 2 life for that puppy. We'll draw for turn. Go to combat. Alex, swing at you for 2.
Sure.
Hell yeah, hit this Malcolm sim with Malcolm.
I will make a treasure. I'll tap for 1. I'll cast a Siren Storm Tamer. Pass my turn.
Alrighty.
I have to go to discard. I will be discarding a Lotha and a Limbo Ball.
Alright. I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw. Help Evan out here. I'm going to play a Tarnished Citadel.
Hello.
Tap. I'm going to move to combat. Swing Tymna over at Kevin.
No blocks, so I'll take 2.
Okay. I will gain 2. Second main phase, I will lose a life and draw a card.
Yep.
My Orcish Bowmaster will target the. I'm gonna target that Malcolm.
And the Malcolm.
I'm gonna target that Malcolm with 1.
For a blue, and I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor,
Hello.
Whoa.
targeting your Orcish Bowmaster. 2 Mr. Kimura triggers, and I will pay for neither of them.
Alright, Kevin, draw a card.
I'll take a draw.
Okay. Trigger. I will target Malcolm again.
Okay. Dead.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Something good's happening to me.
Trigger. I will actually just target Scott's face out of spite.
Oh, that's fair. That's
There
fair.
you go.
Okay, alright.
You get your thing. Boop. Chain of Vapor.
Good.
Okay. Would you like to sack land and continue the chain?
No.
Okay.
No.
Move to my end step. And I'm going to discard this Undercity Sewers. And
All right. Untap.
untip your tap.
Top turn. Let's hear. I'm gonna move to combat. Swing at Scott for 6.
I will declare no blocks.
All right. 6 damage.
Okay.
I will play a Mothless Changeling, and then I will be sad that I have not drawn a land, and I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, let's do it. Cumulative upkeep, I'll tap one of my islands. I'll try again. Cast Seedborn Muse. I'll cast Lotus Petal.
Fish trigger. I'll take the draw.
Cool. That's it from me.
Before you move to your end step, exile Flare of Malice and cast a Force of Despair.
Mr. Grimora trigger.
Sure.
Cool. I will draw.
Okay.
Force of Despair resolves,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Got
and
him.
there you go.
That's it for me, chat.
All right. Well, go to my turn. Untap. Do I keep fish? I'll keep fish. I'll play a Mana Confluence. Finally got there. Play a Mana Vault. You can draw.
Mr. Grimora triggered me.
I'm gonna go to my end step.
All right, in your end step, I'm gonna pay 1 and cast this Empiric Tutor.
Draw off Mr. Kimura.
Yep.
Okay, I will draw.
Share with your friends.
All right, I'm gonna get this card, lose 2 life. Oof. Still in your end step, lose 3 life.
I love it.
And I'm going to cast a Cabal Ritual.
Mr. Kimura triggers.
Yeah, you guys can
Yep.
draw.
Let's draw.
So I have 5 mana. I'd like to cast some Ad Nauseam.
Okay, fish trigger.
Ad Nauseam, resolve.
Yep.
I think I stopped there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now you're in commandeer range.
Yeah.
I will be discarding a Gemstone Caverns, a Psych Rift, Fierce Guardianship, Swords to Plow, and a Diabolic Intent.
Hello.
Untap. Upkeep. Drop.
Okay.
Play this plateau with my land per turn. And then I'm going to move to combat. Sorry, Kevin. Send Tymna over at you, sir.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
I'm gonna block.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. I will gain 2 life. Second main phase. White, and cast a Grand Abolisher.
You guys don't have anything for this?
I don't have
Not
anything
for a
for it.
creature.
No.
Under normal circumstances, I'd like to offer a draw.
Mr. Kimura.
Go for it. Yeah, that's why.
Hello.
I'm going to cast this Force of Will that we knew I had. Losing
Okay.
the life. Pitching this Mnemonic Betrayal.
Oh, hello.
Trigger.
Yep. I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll crack Lotus Petal and cast Flusterstorm on Force of Will.
Hello.
Cool. Trigger fish.
Let me draw.
Force of Will is countered.
Yep.
Pact resolves. Grand Abolisher is countered.
Yep.
Cast an Underworld Breach.
Trigger fish.
Yeah, you guys can draw.
Okay.
Fishes.
I'll cast Force of Negation, targeting Underworld Breach, Exile, Transmute Artifact.
Trigger fish. I'll draw. Okay.
Well, that's what you get, kids, when you try to win through 2 fishes. All right. Well, that's it's Force of Negation, huh? So thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna move to end 7 past turn.
All right.
That was my win attempt there.
Die another day.
All right. Oh, yes. I will draw for turn. Come on, baby. Oh! Ho ho! Mana compliments for turn. Ho ho! So I am going to move to combat. I will swing 6 at Scott
Nice.
and the Moth Dust Changeling at Kev.
Okay.
I have to block.
Okay.
I have no blocks.
No blocks. Okay, cool. So before damage, I will tap these 2, and here comes Mama Yuriko. Woocha!
Game changer.
Game changer card, Yuriko.
Okay.
Okay.
Like red
Damage.
lights come down.
Yep.
Okay. I will flip. I have a Yuriko trigger. I'll
Yep.
flip the top card.
Yep.
6.
And this could be detrimental for 2 of you. And here we go. Lorian revealed.
That's
Lauren's a
funny.
5
What's that
drop.
candy bar called? Take 5?
Take 5. Nice. I like that. That was a good one, dude. That was a
You can
good
use
one.
it. You can use it.
Lose life for a blue. Replay my Moth Dust Changeling.
Nice.
And I'm just going to pass the turn.
Alrighty. Okay, in my upkeep, I'll pay 2 for Mystic Remora. Draw
Yep.
for turn. Play a Forest as a land for turn. Tap 2 for Moonsilver Key.
Cool. Trigger fish.
Draw. I could kill Scott,
Good.
but that would be a waste of my energy.
I mean,
I like Scott.
it kind of be like payback over how many, like 2 or 3 times I've killed you on the show.
I mean,
That
it
is
is
true. Forgive
true.
and forget, bro.
Remember one time I had Slicer and you were on?
Praise Yogg. Yeah, that was actually really fucked up.
That's hilarious.
Pass turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Triggers on my upkeep. I will pay for the pact. Yep.
Let's go.
I will not pay for fish.
Yeah.
I will play this Minamo.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll take 2. I'm gonna cast a Ristic Study.
Woo!
Spicy.
Mr. Gamar trigger.
You can draw.
Yeah, sure, I'll up.
I'm gonna go to my end step.
Yeah.
Hello.
I will go to discard. I am gonna discard 2 lands and a Smothering Tide.
Hello.
Let's go.
That's it.
All right,
That's all I got.
For what will definitely not be my last turn.
On the channel.
Upkeep, draw, ever. First, I'm gonna move to combat. Alex, I'm gonna swing at you for 2.
Alright.
I will gain 2 life. I'll pay a life and draw a card.
Okay.
You're a madman, Scott.
Kill him.
All right.
Kill him
And then second main phase, I'm gonna pay 2 and cast this here, Tainted Pact.
Yep, triggers.
With your triggers on the stack, I'm gonna crack my Lion's Eye Diamond to add 3 blue to my mana pool, discarding.
Wait, what?
Bye.
Discarding.
All right.
Offer, Oppo, Valley Flood Caller, Ranger Captain, and Pact of Negation.
Wow. I'll take my draw.
Yep.
Nice. I could have used this earlier.
I'm gonna Tainted Pact. Maybe hit something to
Alright.
help me not lose this game.
You're insane.
Get that TP for your bubble.
Good luck.
There we go.
Whoa.
I'm gonna stop right here.
The One Ring Scroll non-foil.
I'm gonna use this 3 floating blue and 1 and cast the One Ring.
Triggeristic.
You can have the draw.
All right.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna choose to not even draw a card. And I'm just gonna pass the turn.
At your end step, I am going to Island Cycle. Lorraine revealed.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to grab an Underground Sea with my Lorraine revealed.
Nice.
Put that into my hand. All right, draw turn. All right, I am going to play an Underground Sea. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to tap my Orc Army to give this flying.
Whoa.
So my Moth Dust Changeling has flying. And then I will swing at Kevin and Evan with Yuriko's coming at Kevin. Moth Dust Changeling is going your way. Flying. Blocks anybody?
Nada.
Okay, damage.
Yeah.
Okay, we have triggers on the stack.
Yep.
All up on the stizzy.
I'm going to
Don't try.
tap to cast Brainstorm.
Lies. Deception.
Mystic, Mystic.
Yep.
For the Ristic, I will pay. Mystic, I will not.
Dang it. I will force some negation.
Brainstorm!
Could still be dead, but
I mean, he's holding on.
I'll get rid of a Displacer Kitten.
Yep.
Yep. There goes that.
That's
There
I
goes
respect, brother.
Yeah.
Respect,
I gotta do
brother.
that. I have to do
Mr. Kimura trigger.
it. Yeah. I don't care, dude.
Brainstorm is exiled.
Are we dead, Scott?
All right. So the triggers on the stack. First trigger.
Land.
Land.
Boom.
Opposition Everyone takes 3. And then we have a second trigger on the stack. You guys fought valiantly. Second trigger on the stack. Dismember.
3s. Dismember's so good. Oh god, that Dismember's so good.
Which member?
That member. My leg!
Yeah, I think I just have to pass the turn.
Alrighty, I'll go to my turn. And I will not pay for Mr. Kimura.
Hello.
I'll play Yavi Maya Coast as my land for turn. I'm gonna activate Mistrise Village. A blue and a tap, the next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. And then I'll tap 4 mana and cast the One Ring.
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Chill. I'm going to choose to tap 2 and play a Tainted Pact.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Off the top rope. I will stop there. I will stop at Commandeer.
Alright.
Commandeer, go to my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to exile 2 blue cards from my hand and cast Commandeer, targeting your One Ring.
The One Ring. Fierce Guardianship. On Commandeer.
You got me. It was worth the Hail Mary.
Okay, I'll tap the One Ring and draw a card.
And you get a bird encounter.
I'll go to combat.
Okay.
I'll attack Alex with Kinnan and Spellskite.
Nice. I will take 2. Well deserved after I try to make you come out of your pockets for that the one ring.
Talisman of Curiosity for green. I don't take damage. That's what Scott said. And I'll cast Elvish Mystic. And with the other green from the talisman, I'll activate Moonsilver Key. Alright, Basalt Monolith Surprise to my hand. That's my turn.
Alright, I will untap. Let's see what I got here. I will play a Watery Grave, untapped, losing 2 life. Man, you really can't take damage right now. In that case, I'll just pass the turn, because that's all I could do for now.
Oh man. Okay. Untap, upkeep.
Crucial turn here.
I'll take a damage from the burden. I'll lose a life from the burden of carrying the 1 ring. And I'll draw for turn.
Okay.
I'll play land for turn, Gaia's Cradle. Ooh. Game changer. And I'll tap the 1 ring to draw 2 cards.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, new Tarkir card coming in clutch. Let's go Mistrise Village. The next spell that I cast cannot be countered. And then I'll tap Elvish Mystic for 2 and Forest for 1. And I will cast Basalt Monolith.
Alright. In response, I will tap 1 and take 4 damage to attempt to dismember your Kinnan.
I will pay 2 life with Spellskite to redirect.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And that'll happen.
Spellskite die. Okay.
And then I will tap 3 and attempt to channel Otawara on your Kinnan.
Nice.
I'll spell.
Wait a minute.
Wait, take. Okay, I don't have anything for that channel.
Okay.
Kinnan to hand.
Kinnan to hand. Basalt Monolith. I pass on the Monolith.
Okay. I'll tap Sulpaphoric Springs for blue, Yavimaya Coast for green to 9 life, and cast Kinnan Bonder Prodigy.
Yep.
Whew, okay.
What are you doing there, dude?
I'm a DJ.
You're a DJ? What is
I'll make infinite colorless mana, and I'll cast Wandering Archaic,
Okay.
and I'll cast Void Lenore. Oof. I'll tap Talisman for blue,
Okay.
and I'll use infinite colorless floating to cast Trophy Mage.
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
With Trophy Mage, I will seek out Mirage Mirror
Okay.
for my 3 mana artifact.
Nice.
Continue my colorless mana rampage with a Mirage Mirror.
Yep.
Okay.
With Mirage Mirror in play, I'm going to activate its ability, making it a copy of Basalt Monolith.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hold priority and activate Mirage Mirror with my colorless mana and make it a copy of Exotic Orchard.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to hold priority and activating Mirage Mirror, switching between Basalt Monolith and Exotic Orchard 677 quadrillion times. And the way it's going to work is Mirage Mirror is going to turn into Exotic Orchard, and I'm going to tap it for a green. Then the Basalt Monolith trigger copy will resolve, turning it into Basalt Monolith. I'll pay from my unlimited colorless using Basalt Monolith's ability to untap it. Then I'll let the Basalt Monolith copy trigger activation resolve, and it'll become Exotic Orchard again. And I'll tap it for green if I did blue the previous time. Let the activation resolve. It'll become Basalt Monolith again. I'll untap it for 3, and then I'll tap it again as an Exotic Orchard. So now that I've presented this loop of infinite blue and green mana, I'm going to activate Kinnan as many times as necessary until I get to Thrasios. Then with Thrasios in play and my Basalt Monolith still here, I'll activate his ability as many times as I need to until I draw Finale of Devastation, and then I will cast it for X equals 69 and attack Alex with all my creatures.
Nice.
and I will die.
Oh my goodness.
GG, brother.
GG. Oh,
Kinnan.
combat damage.
Kinnan
It's
be winning.
over. Dude, oh, man. Me and Yuriko beat you guys up.
Yeah.
Oh,
we were going after it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think this was my first time resolving an Adnos, so that was fun.
Whoa.
There you go.
That was awesome.
true.
And Tymna triggers.
Yeah. All right. That was a game. That
Good
was
game,
fun.
fellas.
It's over.
We got
I almost had you guys.
only because you gave us an ass whooping.
Yeah, I did.
You get that ass whooping award
Hello.
for the game.
Beating them up.
Who would have known? Yuriko still delivers a well-deserved ass whooping to all you guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's why it's on the
Yuriko.
game changer list.
Game changer.
it gives out a game-changing ass whooping. So it felt good. It felt good. Yuriko still does Yuriko
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Here
But
we
Kinnan
go.
be winning.
Kinnan be winning. Shout out to Mistrise Village. It's on the rise. New Tarkir Dragonstorm Heat. Be on the lookout for uncounterable game-winning spells.
Yeah, I think auto include in decks that have green and red, and then
Yeah.
sort of like
And
maybe-
blue.
and then maybe in your other decks, you
Yeah.
know, like
It's good.
yeah, I'm thinking about it in Tivit, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, maybe you see a return of maybe like a Malcolm Tana. Malcolm Tana running that. Who knows? Maybe.
Nice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Malcolm was down, but now it's up. I don't know.
Yeah, I see it really good in rock grass. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Rock
yeah,
grass,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. Well, thanks so
All right.
much for joining us again here in Phyrexia.
Yes.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share with your grandma, and
See you soon, gamers.
Yeah.
Peace out.